Hello and welcome back to another season of the podcast. My name is Olamide. Last season was a good start, but this season will be better, so get ready for back-to-back wholesome content. So I think metanoia sounds a bit off and gives off some great mythological concept, or is it just me overthinking this? So I've been thinking whether I should rename the podcast or leave it as it is. You see, while I hope these conversations we're having is relevant enough to change your perspectives, I also don't want it to feel disconnected because, to be honest, you would need to check Google or a dictionary before you know the meaning of metanoia. And also because I want the conversation to have a business casual feeling when you guys listen to it. I don't want a situation where it seems like I'm just coming here speaking over you like a sermon. I want it to be something you listen to when you're relaxed, when you're on the way, to have that feeling. And I just think maybe a title that communicates that vibe would be helpful. But I really don't have an idea what I should name it right now. So please let me know what your suggestions are. Do you think I should change the title? Do you have suggestions I can use instead? So yeah, please just let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions. Okay, so another thing is, because life is short and tomorrow is not promised, and I've heard someone say that the richest place in the world is the cemetery. Why? Because that is where you find unused potentials. A lot of unused potentials are buried 6 foot under the ground because people never got to releasing the best of themselves to the world. So I've also been thinking about how much I know I've got to share with the world, how much I know of a talent that I believe I am. Yes, I'm bragging. A lot of things I think I can say, a lot of conversations I think I could spark. So this season would be a bit different in the sense that I don't want this conversation to feel boxed. I don't want it to be like I'm just speaking about just one thing. So in this season, let it be a little surprise if the conversations in each episode feel a bit different. But don't worry, because they would still be relevant and they would be aligned to who I am and what I'm passionate about. But you would just find out that, unlike the first episode where it seems like there is just this linear progression in terms of the conversation, everything seemed very connected because I was trying to follow a particular theme. That might not be the case this season. It might appear that I would just come on here and just have a conversation I think is relevant because I think we should be talking about it now, right? So that's another thing I just said I should put out there in this intro video. So yeah, what has been happening since the end of season 1 in July? I think the last episode of season 1 aired on July the 12th. So, and since then, what's been happening to me? Okay, let's see. Okay, for one, I got promoted at work. Yeah, that's a big deal. Yeah, I got promoted at work. I learned to ride a bicycle. And this is a big deal. And maybe someone is wondering, why are you thrilled by the fact that you learned to ride a bicycle at 30? It is a big deal for me because, and I honestly consider it a big achievement. I wish I could share a video of my excitement the first day I learned to let go by myself on the bicycle and rode for the first 2 minutes. It's a big deal for many reasons, but one of it is the fact that I pushed myself through regardless. Do you know what it means to be on the road as old as I am, trying to learn how to pedal the bicycle and what a 5-year-old boy is doing seamlessly? And so it's a big deal. The fact that I pushed through all that pain. I pushed through what should seemingly be an embarrassment and decided to do it. So yeah, I learned to ride a bicycle since the last episode. And although I have a couple bruises, but I mean, it's nothing compared to the joy. Yeah. Again, one of my closest friend, my guy, got married. We've been friends for 18 years. So I was so excited to see him get married to the love of his life. And also I marked 1 year in marriage with my lovely wife. I mean, it's not easy. Put some respect on my name. So I've been married for 1 year, 1 full year, and the future is still ahead of us. Yeah. So yeah, that's been an update on my life since the last episode. And of course, season 2 of Metanoia, or whatever the title of the podcast would be going forward, is starting today. I'm shooting the intro episode of season 2. So yeah, that's been the update on my life. I hope you guys are doing well. And so what should you expect this season, and what are we going to be talking about? Firstly, I've got some episodes talking about navigating life as a teenage boy, my own experiences from puberty, vices to be aware of, and what healthy masculinity should look like. You see, I understand that these conversations are not common topics to be had with young boys, but they are important. So I'm going to go there. So we're going to have those conversations in this episode. And in case someone is wondering, well, I'm not a guy, I'm just a girl, so maybe I'm not his target audience. No, I beg to differ, because you might have a brother who needs to hear this. You might have a friend who needs to hear this. And even if for what is what about just seeing life from the perspective of young teenage boys? Because one day you might just, what you learn here or what conversations we have here would be helpful for you to have that conversation with anybody that's a teenage boy. So that's something I have planned for this season. I have about maybe 2 to 3 episodes where we're going to talk about how young boys are navigating life, my own experiences, and just things to be aware of. And so if time permits as well, we can also start a conversation around another area of my passion, which is on Nigeria. And I'm going to be very plain there, no beating around the bush, which is basically the state of things and way forward. I just hope I will still have enough people on the pod by the time I get there. But that's it. That's the plan for this season. I'm really excited about the conversations around navigating life as teenage boys, because it's important, right? It's important. So I'm excited, and I hope you are too. So please remember to follow, remember to subscribe, remember to share, remember to like and engage with the episodes as they drop. Primarily, I would say it would be on Spotify and on my YouTube page. So please engage. I was very excited when a friend of mine reached out to me to say, I listened to your podcast. You talked about this. I came across this content. I wanted to share with you because it was just in alignment with what you said. I was so excited. So, and I'm grateful to everyone who listened to all the episodes. Drop the comment. I'm grateful. I'm excited for this next season. And I hope you are too. So thank you so much. And for whatever the name is going to be called. But for now, this is Metanoia, and my name is Olamide. Bye.